It's me, Peyton, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be doing the 50 random facts about me. My last video was supposed to be a kind of get to know me because it was my first video that I was uploading on this channel. It ended up becoming more of a, what I wanted from YouTube, what I wanted my channel to turn out as, and I thought that I should redo this and do the 50 random facts about me. Before I start this video, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. If you guys would like to see different types of videos, you can comment down below, and let's get started. So these are in no particular order whatsoever. I found a bunch of them off of the internet because I didn't really know what to do. So I just kind of did random facts about me, and then I found questions that were already made up on the internet, and then I answered them. So the first question, and by the way, if I'm looking down, I apologize because I wrote them down in the books right here, so yeah. So the first fact is that I'm 15 years old. Another one is I was born on June 1st, 2001. I was born in Manchester, New Hampshire. I have visited 7 states. I have one sibling, which was already covered in my last video. He's 18, and he's obviously my brother. I've broken one bone before. It was my left wrist, and it was actually last year. It was on December 6th, 2016. And if you guys want a story time video, I will do one. It was an ATV accident, and that's how I broke it. I danced competitively for 8 years. I started, I think, when I was around 5 years old, and then I ended a few years ago. This is a fact that a lot of people don't know about me. I'm kind of nerdy when it gets into school and things about youth voice and education like that. So I'm actually a part of a youth planning team for Youth Leadership Institute. It's a conference that happens every August, and it's just a conference for a bunch of different schools around New England to come together and talk about things that they've been doing in their own school districts and communities, and also talking about youth voice and empowerment. And I'm actually the only representative from my hometown and from my school district that is a part of the youth planning team, so that's pretty cool. I love tacos. That is my favorite food. I'm obsessed with them. I don't know why. I just love them. Favorite animal is a cow. I always call them moo-moos. A little backstory actually is when I was younger, my dad told me that they were called chickens, so I used to always think that they were actually called chickens, and I don't really know what I thought chickens were called, but yeah. I am right-handed, so I'm like almost everybody else in the world. I am a severe asthmatic. That was also covered in my last video. If you guys would like a kind of background information about that and more about asthma, I can do that, but that's a really, really long story and subject, so I'm going to save that for another video. How many piercings I have 7. I have my nose pierced, and then I have 3 on each ear. My real best friend is my mom. Me and my mom are super duper close. I tell her absolutely everything, and I'm really thankful for that because I know a lot of teenagers don't really tell their parents much, and I think it's really helpful to have my mom as my best friend and being really close with my mom because it's easier to talk to her about stuff. She obviously helps me out. I'm a Gemini. Number of kids I want 3 kids, if not more. I would obviously have 3 kids if possible, and then see how that turns out. I'm obviously only 15, so that won't be anytime soon, so I have room to change my mind or whatever. I am currently single. I don't have a boyfriend. My favorite movie, I don't have one. And so I really, really love the Divergent series, I love the Hunger Games series, and then I love the 3 Purge movies that are out. I love all types of music. If you look at my Spotify playlist that I play daily, it has so many different types of music. It has country, rap, hip-hop, trap, rock. It's all over the place. I sleep on my back or stomach. I do not fall asleep on my sides usually. I usually just lay on my back and put my arms above my head, or I'll lay on my stomach with one arm below the pillow and one above. Nicknames I have. A lot of people in my school and that are younger will call me Pay. The other nickname that I have is Veruca. That's more of my parents type deal, more of my mom. If you guys have ever watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, there's that girl Veruca, and she's the girl that has like the British accent or whatever, and she always asks her dad for everything, and I'm kind of a daddy's girl, and I kind of have my dad wrapped around my pinky, so that's why my mom calls me Veruca. That's, yeah. So I have actually, instead of a stuffed animal that I sleep with, I have 2 blankies. One of them was made by my nonni, which is grandmother in Italian. She's actually my great-grandmother, but my cousin Lauren, that's her grandmother, and she calls her Nani, so that just kind of stuck, and I started calling her that. She made me one of my blankies when I was actually born, so I've had it my whole life, and it's literally just a ball of yarn. And then I have another one that's blue, and I got it when I was around 6 years old. What I get from Starbucks, I always get the s'mores frappuccinos. Those things give me life. I actually, if you've seen, like, Starbucks has, like, the drinks that are sold in stores, I actually have, like, 5 bottles over there, and that's not even all of them, but I just have them stored over there. My favorite number is actually 27. 27 pops up a lot in my family, but for sports, the number I always use is number 8 because my mom used to use number 8, and I like it more than 27. I don't like 27 on a jersey. I like number 8. A food that I don't like, I couldn't think of an actual food, but the thing that popped into my head first was ketchup. I hate ketchup so much. I can actually eat ketchup with like a cheeseburger sometimes, but other than that, I absolutely despise it. It's gross. I love tomatoes, but I hate ketchup. My best friend, so my actual best friend that is my age, her name is Raquel. She is about to turn 18, and she's pretty legit. I'm gonna try and make her to do videos with me soon. I don't know if she actually will, but I'll probably do like the best friend tag with her or whatever. My eye color is obviously brown. It actually kind of looks black. There's a joke. Here's another fact about me. There's a joke that goes on with me and my friends that I'm Satan because my eyes look black and my name rhymes with it. So my natural hair color is this color actually. The tips of my hair are a little bit lighter because I have ombre my hair in previous years, but this is my actual hair color. My favorite holiday is Christmas. I just love spending time with my family. Every Christmas Eve we go to my grandmother's house, which I call her Meme. And so we go to her house, and it's just like our little family, and we have dinner, and we open gifts, and we like jam out to music, and it's a lot of fun, so I love Christmas. My biggest fear is actually losing my mom. Me and my mom are super duper close, and I don't know what I would do without her. She's my ride or die. She's always there for me. She can help me through anything. I love her so much. She's just amazing. Something I get anxious about is time. So, for example, whenever I have an indoor game, which is indoor soccer on the weekends, my mom likes to cut time like exactly as the time starts. So say I have to be somewhere at 10, she'll get there right as 10, and I don't like that. I can't do that. I stress the whole car ride. So I just get really anxious about time, and I never want to be late, especially to things like indoor soccer because I love it so much. I'm really honest. That is something huge about me. I am brutally honest. If you ever want the honest truth, like, you can come to me. I hate when people sugarcoat things. That is one of my pet peeves. I will admit sometimes I'm too honest and it can come off rude, and by all means I don't mean to, but that's just how it comes out. I sleep with my door closed. That is a weird fact, but I saw it on the internet, so I thought I'd add it. I do keep my door closed when I sleep unless my dog's in my room. I have to fall asleep with a TV on. My TV is right across from my bed, and I use it all the time. I used to have to fall asleep to music, but now it's my TV. I can fall asleep without it, but I usually, if it's possible, I usually fall asleep with the TV on. I'm 5'2", that is my height. Fun fact about me, I used to be 5'3" in around like 6th or 7th grade. I was the tallest girl in my grade, and then I went on a medication called prednisone for my asthma, and I actually shrunk 2 inches to 5'1", and I just recently got to 5'2", so that's like a big milestone for me. A pet peeve I have is when I'm walking with a friend, it's usually like, in my head I'm picturing like a street, but if I'm walking with a friend in like anywhere, a store, a street, absolutely anywhere, and they're walking next to me and they start bumping into me, like if they're kind of walking crooked and they keep bumping into me, it is like my biggest pet peeve. I hate it so much. I don't know why. Like, it doesn't bother me like if my friends are touching me or whatever. It's just, I don't know, it bothers me so much. So another weird fact about me is if you ever go into a public restroom and they usually have like the however many small stalls and then the big stall. If I can pick any of the stalls, I always go for the big one. For some odd reason, I don't like using the small ones because I always feel really claustrophobic. So I always have to use the big ones. So if I'm in school and someone's in the big stall, I'll literally wait until that stall is open to use it, even if the little ones are open. I don't know, I'm weird. My favorite quote is, "Everything happens for a reason." I believe this 110%. That is my favorite quote. I honestly believe that everything happens for a reason. It's a comfort food that's really, really bad for you, but you enjoy eating it. If you guys have ever been to Wendy's, they have, I think it's called sriracha fries. It's literally just like fries with cheese, sriracha sauce, and bacon. It is literally heaven. Another fact about me is that I love spicy food. My favorite TV show. This is a horrible question to ever ask me because I love literally all TV shows. I don't actually have cable. We only have Netflix. So the TV show that I'm watching right now, I actually have two. I'm watching Breaking Bad right now, and I'm also watching One Tree Hill. So those are my two favorites at the moment. Ask me any other day of the week and it will change. But at the moment, those are my two favorites. Last time I had a boyfriend was almost a year ago. It will be a year in April, I believe. So this is gonna sound weird until I explain it. So whenever I go to the hospital, which I'm usually in the hospital a lot, haven't been recently, but that's because of my asthma, I have to take these things called nebulizer treatments. They're pretty much just like an inhaler, but like liquid form, and they work 10 times better. And so those, if I'm having a really bad asthma attack, I have to do at least 3 or 4 of those, and sometimes I get to like 6 of them, and that's a lot of medicine. So I start getting really, really shaky, and I start getting really, really funny. If you guys want a story time about that, I can actually do some. I have a few of them that I can talk about. It's usually me and my mom in the ER in the hospital, and we usually have like a blast. So my first kiss, I can also do a story time about that, was, I think it was a summer between 5th and 6th grade. I was 10 or 11 years old, and yeah. If you guys want a story time about that, comment down below, and I will definitely do that for you guys. My last kiss, like my most recent kiss, was actually, don't ask me how, well, I remember this exact date only for the reason that my accident, my ATV accident, was 2 days after it, I believe. So December 3rd, 2016 was my most recent kiss. I was almost named Isabella. My mom wanted me to be named Isabella, but my dad didn't agree, so they ended up naming me Peyton. My two most favorite places that I'd ever want to visit: in the United States, I want to visit Hawaii. I think Hawaii is gorgeous. I love warm weather. I do not like the winter, so I would love to visit there. I've always loved Australia, so I've always wanted to visit there. One of my dreams is actually hold a koala bear. I think that would be amazing. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked it. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Comment down below any storytime videos you'd like, or any of these topics that you guys want me to explain more, get into more depth. Again, a story time, I'm okay with that. Also comment down below any video ideas you guys want to see from me. I already have a list of video ideas that I want to post and make, but I'm not sure what you guys would like to see. She's literally my rider door. So other than that, thanks for watching, guys. I'm sorry if this video was long. No, I don't want that. So thank you guys for watching. I want to apologize again for my last video. I actually didn't.
From this view, I see colors, the blacks and the blues.